So today we're going to be talking about my microphone setup that you guys have probably seen in my videos over the past few weeks. I got some new stuff in from Elgato. Some of it was sent over from them, some things that I purchased myself. I have had an Elgato Wave XLR in the past, and that's where we're going to start. And this thing is honestly really good. It's the easiest XLR input device that I have used today. I've used some from other manufacturers and companies, and they're okay, but nothing compares to the ease of use and simplicity of Elgato stuff. Like, just absolutely nothing does. Everything else that I've tried was just incredibly complex, and personally, even though I like technology and all that good stuff, I still like things to be simple to use, because if I can't recommend it to somebody that is not nearly as techy as me, how in the world am I going to expect them to be able to use it? And with that being said, I'm glad that the Elgato Wave DX, Wave XLR, and Wave microphone stand are all so easy to set up. And I actually seen all of it on a deal for like $299, which is like $80 off. Is a fantastic deal on Elgato's website. This is just a really easy to use software. You have your mic here. This is the level of volume for your headphones, because it does have a headphone jack on the back. Your stream output as well, if you have a specific mix for your stream. And then down here is where you can mess with your audio effects. So you have your Elgato EQ, which I have pulled up here. Quite honestly, I use the Elgato EQ just because it was more of a carryover from my other microphone and it just happened to sound good. But if I go ahead and turn it off, you guys can hear what it sounds like with the Elgato EQ off. And I think that the Wave DX still sounds absolutely fantastic. Then I have NVIDIA broadcast noise removal still running in the background as well, just to make sure that if I'm playing a game or if there's something going on outside, I don't have a ton of background noise going on, and it cleans up the audio a lot. And otherwise, I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, that's really all I use. There's more effects that you can add as well, and you can add, other audio inputs as well too. So if I had more things plugged in or more Elgato products plugged in, I could add them here in these channels. And honestly, this is just the most basic explanation of the Wave DX software I can give you guys right now, because this is literally all I use it for. I just use it to set up the microphone so it sounds good, and that's it. And it's very easy to do. You can do it in less than 5 minutes. The most time consuming thing that's gonna take you is to mess with the EQ to get your microphone to sound pretty good. But let's switch on over to the Wave DX, because this thing, plugging it in, as you guys heard it with no EQ and with my EQ, plugging it in, it sounds absolutely fantastic without doing anything to it. And this is honestly what I was looking for. I was using a shotgun mic for a while, and that is good, but honestly, it just does not have that same level of like bass and fullness that a dynamic microphone has. And this, being Elgato's first attempt, is a fantastic option. I know it's been around for a little bit over a year now, I want to say, and they just released this new white colorway that looks fantastic. And then they also have a matching white Wave arm as well. Basically, this thing is just great. I'm glad that this thing only costs $99 and it sounds this good with a minimal amount of work. All right, so here we have my Elgato low profile mic arm, and a few things that I love about it, just real quick. These plates are magnetic, so to cable management is super easy, super quick, and then you can just pop these right back on there. I also got the Elgato branded XLR cable. It is balanced as well as insulated, so it's pretty nice. It's like really nicely braided as well, so the quality on it is absolutely fantastic. 10 feet long, very similar ratcheting system that they have. That's pretty similar to their other key light products as well, that you can mount to a desk. Super easily adjustable with these knobs here. This is just to tighten the bracket that holds on to the Wave DX, and then this one is just to tighten it for the adjustments up and down and whatnot. And once you lock it in, like, you can move it up a little bit, but it just kind of drops back down. But you loosen it, bring it up or down, and then tighten it again, and you're pretty much good to go. Like, this thing is rock solid. It does sound expensive for 300 bucks, but depending on the way that you look at it, if you look into all of these items like the Wave XLR, $180, other audio solutions are gonna be around that same price, 180, maybe 200. You might be able to find some that are less expensive as well, but I can guarantee you their software is nowhere near as good or as easy to use. And I'm telling you guys, Elgato has this stuff absolutely down. Even if you don't want to use the Wave DX and you want to buy your own mic, like I had a Rode Pod mic for a while, that was another great microphone as well. That was, again, another plug and play solution, just a little bit different design and whatnot, but it worked great with the Wave XLR while I had it. The Wave DX, in my opinion, for the price, I think is just on another level. But let me know what you guys think of my new mic setup. Did my old mic setup sound better to you, or does this sound like a huge upgrade?